I remember a day when Shana was under the regulatory authority of another organization. This is when we first met. We began to. She was willing and desired to begin to work with us, and she was regulated. I won't mention any names, but she was regulated under a different authority, and this different authority, they didn't like Christians much. I think I'm pretty accurate, and they didn't want anything to do with some of this whole biblically responsible things. Is that pretty accurate, Shana?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay.
I'd been in the business for a long time. I've been a financial advisor for over 20 years and stumbled across your program about 7 years ago as I was doing some praying about, what I should be doing with my financial strategy. And, once I heard about biblically responsible investing, and I had never heard of it at that point. I'd been a Christian for a long time and I'd been in the business for a long time, but I had never heard of biblically responsible investing. But I stumbled across the program as a result of some praying I was doing, and felt a conviction in my heart that I needed to do something different as I started to analyze the investments that I was using and the money managers that I was using to manage God's money. I came under a strong conviction about that and did what the Bible calls repentance, when we change our mind about what we're doing and we want to line up with God's way of doing things. And the company that I was with didn't like it much at all. So I came under a great deal of scrutiny for that. Ended up with a cease and desist letter when I started working with your ministry, and had to make some very difficult decisions.
I know there's many, many people that have done this. You're probably the only person that I know that was faced with so many similar decisions that I was faced with many, many years ago, 20, 24, almost 25 years ago. And you and I both took the exact same path, that we made a very conscious decision that our walk with God was far more important than anything else in our life. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.